everyone, and welcome back to step 3 in teaching your kids how to snowboard. If you haven't already, please check out my previous tutorials and don't forget to have fun. As always, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Lots more is coming soon. If you're here, you probably went through step 1, getting to know your snowboard, and step 2, practicing heel and toe side. Please don't skip any of these steps, whether it takes you a couple of days or more. It's very possible that by now your kid already started experimenting with heel and toe side and started shifting their weight. However, we're here to help them progress and put together everything we've learned until now. Remember that kids don't really absorb verbal explanations, so you really want to convey the physical feeling of the movement and get that muscle memory to work. So go back to step 2 and do a couple runs heel side, a couple runs toe side, just as a warm-up. We're going to go through this step in 2 stages. I would assume that by now your child has started to show tendency to being either right or left foot forward, so just follow their instinct. In our case, my daughter has been riding her scooter with right foot forward, meaning goofy, so that felt most natural to us. Okay, before we start, I have a really good tip for you. Depending on whether your child is riding regular or goofy, put a little mark on the nose of their snowboard, a sticker or anything. For us, it was the purple line on the graphic of the snowboard. This is going to be our leader, and this side will lead all our turns. We'll start by being in front of them, just like in step 2. We will be on our toes and we'll go sideways with them on the heel side. Get to a point where you're pretty slow or even arrive to a stop. We'll ask them to bring the leader to us, and with some encouragement at the waist, we'll help the turn happen. And here we are on toe side, starting to head the opposite side of the run. Reaching the other side of the mountain, we'll get the leader pointing back to us and help initiate the turn at the waist and start moving again on the heel side. This is going to be a little bit challenging at first, but don't worry. Keep your snowboard on the toe edge and guide them through. Soon it will feel more natural. For the second stage, as they're really starting to get the turns and feel more relaxed, we're going to practice J and C turns, just like when we started snowboarding. Now, these are just ways to change things up a bit, but we're actually practicing the exact same thing. You don't actually have to use the name of the turns, just make it up as you go with whatever makes sense. With J turns, always point out to a mark. Side barrier, a tree, or anything that will help them see where to go. We're going downhill and pointing our leader to that mark. We'll reach a stop and then do it again to the other side. A quick side note, sometimes my daughter got a bit confused and tried to turn the other way using her back foot, kind of doing a 360. Don't worry, just keep on encouraging the leader to show the way. When doing C turns, we'll start going downhill on one edge, initiate a turn, and going back to the other edge. I highly encourage you to first do this with help and then let them try it alone. Always give them good feedback first before trying to fix something. Very quickly, things will start to click as you go through the turns with them, but you'll notice that you need to help them less and less. At some point, you won't even know what you're doing there. Remember, with small kids, we focus less on commenting on how to correct technique. It's better to be hands-on and guide them through the correct movement. Repeat, repeat, and repeat, and they will get it. Alright, we're almost there. This was step 3, initiating turns. Stay tuned for the tutorial step 4. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon!